Oh my gosh, guys, have the most exciting news ever. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah if you're new here, and this is Frank. Guys, we have picked our wedding venue. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting and so it's crazy that we know when we're getting married, we know where we're getting married and all of that. So if you're interested in that, stick around and keep on watching. We have been documenting our journey of trying to find a wedding venue. If you have not already seen those videos, make sure you check them out. I will link them up top and also in the description box below. But as you guys already know, if you were following along, we saw 3 separate wedding venues. If you guys weren't following along on our journey of touring venues, I will quickly throw a few pictures and videos that I took of the venue in so you have a little bit better of an idea. But you can also check those 2 videos out that we already posted. So here are the quick venues really fast. Here is option 1.
That's where I've only tied that because it's not from wow. So this is usually used for the cocktail hour.
Here is option 2.
So pretty.
It is really good. That's exciting. It is exciting.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Whoa. Yeah, especially at night when everything's dim.
And this is the 3rd option that we had.
She said it was.
So I would like for you guys to pause this video right now and guess what venue we picked in the comments below. Are you guys ready to find out what venue we picked? Drum roll on Frank! We picked venue number 1! Woo! Yeah, we picked venue number 1. It is a very rustic barn and is absolutely beautiful. The grounds are gorgeous. I'm so beyond excited to have my wedding there. They have so many different options for where we can have the actual ceremony, which I thought was a really nice option. Also, they had 2 barns, one for the reception and one for the cocktail hour. And I just thought that was another really cool feature. And also, we were able to get the one-night stay. I know I mentioned this in one of my videos, how there were so many different options for all the different venues. They can have a 1-night stay or a 2-night stay. So we decided to pick the 1-night stay. So we get there at noon the morning of our wedding, and we have until noon the next day at the venue. So we don't have to clean up the night of and everything. We can take our time and hang out with our friends after everyone else leaves the party, and they have a fire pit so we can make s'mores and just hang out and enjoy the whole night and not have to cut our night short because the venue is kicking everyone out at 11. So when I went to the owners to write up a proposal for us, they wrote it up as if it was a off-peak season wedding, which would be July or August since it's very hot. A lot of people might not want to have a wedding there, especially because it's not air conditioned. So they wrote it up as us having 1 night at the venue when the same price during peak season was just to have the 12-hour stay, and that is what we requested. We wanted kind of to make it as cheap as possible because it is a very big expense, so we didn't want to spend the extra money on having the overnight if we were going to be spending an extra $3,000 on it. So we requested to have the 12-hour wedding, and they wrote it up in the proposal wrong, and they gave us the 22-hour wedding, which is the 1-night stay. And since it was their mistake, they kept that for us, and they gave us the 1-night stay for the price of the 12-hour wedding, which is very exciting. And honestly, that is what made my decision so much easier and so much more clear. Obviously, I would have preferred to have the overnight stay regardless, but I wasn't willing to do that and dish out the extra few $1,000s to do it. It just wasn't worth it to me. But since they were giving it to us, just as a consolation type thing. It was definitely what made my decision 100 times easier. And I am so beyond excited to have my wedding there. And Frank is too, and he could be a part of it. They have a kennel for him. Not sure if we're gonna do that yet. But we are both very excited to have our wedding there. Our date is also set. The date is May 29th, 2022. So we have just over a year at this point to continue planning and everything. Matt and I are both so pumped and excited to have this decision finally done with. We know the date of our wedding, which is super, super exciting. And now we can just kind of have fun with the rest of it and enjoy getting all the other vendors together and starting to actually plan it in a more detailed fashion, which is very exciting. I'm so excited to actually start getting in the nitty-gritty of planning. But if you have not been following us along on this journey, I'm gonna put the whole playlist linked right here. Make sure you watch from the beginning of our journey. And if you do like wedding content, there's a lot more coming for you. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. All the venues that we looked at were absolutely gorgeous. And I could picture myself getting married at all three of them, to be honest. But the other two were kind of on the small side. And I just fell in love with the first one when I saw it, and I knew that that was the one I really wanted. So I'm happy that he left me. I'm happy that is what ended up happening for us, because it's really the one I wanted from the beginning, and it's so beautiful. And I'm so excited to be able to share all my memories and everything that we document from this adventure and from the day itself. It's just gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm happy to be able to share with you guys the venue, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do. I'm sure you will, because it's absolutely beautiful. And if you guys are in the Northern Virginia area and you're trying to plan a wedding, I'm gonna actually link all three of the venues below, because they are all gorgeous. And I mean, the weddings that they have at all three of these places look absolutely breathtaking. So if you are still on the search for a wedding venue and you are in this area, I think all three of these are great options, and I'm gonna link them for you. But I'm so happy to finally just be set, have a date, and thank you so much, guys, for joining us on this journey. It's gonna be so much fun the next year and a half trying to plan, wedding dress shop, all the fun stuff that goes along with wedding planning. So I'm super excited, and I'm super excited to share it all with you. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.